grow up, I want to be a truck driver.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to be a famous singer whenever I grow up.
I want to make movies. I want to be a school teacher.
When I grow up, I want to be a race car driver.
I want to be a ballerina when I grow up.
Well, I've written about poverty all over the world because poverty exists all over the world.
What we know poverty does to families is provide stressors that impact kids' education and kids' well-being. What this sets up is a cycle of poverty.
Recent studies predict poverty among the working poor will double in the next 20 years. Educational First Steps is actively involved with partner centers to overcome this incredible challenge by focusing on early childhood learning.
I've found, regardless of the community that I'm covering, if you are truly going to initiate the change for the next generation and the generation after that, you have to start with the youngest people in the existing generation.
Most children that have a real chance of success at school, enter first grade with a vocabulary of at least 1,500 words. Poor children, 500 words. That's a deficit right from the very beginning for these kids.
They don't even know, words that most first graders would understand. And so they're catching up all the time.
Children who come from an impoverished area, who are behind in school, are 25% more likely to drop out of school. They're 40% more likely to become teen parents, and they're even more likely to become incarcerated.
Education provides a way out, but it only works when kids do well in the educational system.
So early childhood turns out to be a critical time for academic skill building, but more than that, for character building, for social skill building, and in just learning how to learn.
And I think it's critical to teach those that confidence as a 3-year-old. I mean, we do it as parents all the time. We dote on every little action a kid makes to make sure that these kids get that same attention and that same opportunity is critical to the future of the city.
Since 1990, Educational First Steps has been successfully transforming passive daycare centers into active educational experiences in impoverished neighborhoods throughout North Texas.
Here's EFS in a nutshell. It takes basic daycare centers who may be well-intentioned but resource-constrained and don't know enough about how to prepare a child educationally, transforms that workspace into a functioning, nationally accredited classroom.
A lot of children go to daycare, and if it's just a place to house children, they're not being prepared. We're talking statistically dropouts in junior high and high school. We're talking drugs and then prison eventually.
And it's organizations like Educational First Steps that are ones out there on the streets, in the neighborhoods, making that crucial first difference.
In fact, the difference EFS makes in a child's early learning years is dramatic. EFS students typically perform significantly better in reading and math through the first 3 grades.
EFS takes a whole child view of this. We're not just here to have a child pass a first grade test. We're here to prepare them to interact positively with their whole environment for the rest of their lives.
They're able to have a quality education that they wouldn't have before EFS was in the daycare center.
It sets the stage for a child to have academic and social success and achieve something that their parents perhaps couldn't.
It makes so much sense now. You would think that we would have thought about this a long time ago.
The teachers that receive our children in kindergarten and first grade tell us over and over again, they know what we're doing, and we do attribute that to the partnership with Educational First Steps.
Measurement and accountability are key to the EFS program. Today, 1 in 10 kids are eligible to enter the Dallas ISD school system, having attended an EFS-sponsored early learning center.
Children have one childhood, one chance, and EFS gives back that chance.
If you go into those classrooms and see the children's faces, you can't help but want to give money.
I know that what we do is extremely important, and it's changing children's lives every day, and I love it.
I've seen with my own eyes what a child is like when their lives are started correctly. I've seen the way they look at the world, how they interact with others, and how they shine. And I've also seen that if you don't catch that child at the moment where you can give them that spark, it can be lost forever.
Step by step, run by run, lending a hand to help out someone.
High school is too late. Middle school is too late. Even kindergarten is too late.
If you want a better city, community, state, world, it starts with children.
Step up and give a child a chance.
It's worth it.
Step up and break the cycle of poverty.
Life, won't you step up?
Step up because we need you.
Please step up.
Step up and make a difference in these children's lives.
I'm asking you to step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up for North Texas.
Step up.
One childhood.
One chance.
One childhood.
One chance.
EFS is ready to grow, one step at a time, with your help. It's time for all of us to step up and give generously to educational first steps.
Just step up.